Hey guys, welcome back to another Barcelona vlog. We're finally back home and planning to stay for a while. February is ending. It's been very cold and gloomy lately, but the sun has been coming out a few days. And today, supposedly, the sun is gonna come out. So we were either thinking of going and take Masha to the beach because right now the beaches are very empty. We were thinking of maybe just going a little bit right now in the morning, soaking some sun, let Masha run, and then we do have a few plans for today. February in Barcelona is definitely calmer. The streets are not that full, there's not that many lines at the stores, and everything is just a little bit more quiet. So we thought about going today to do some shopping, maybe going to the stores. I have not gone in such a long time, and I've been messaging my essay from Louis Vuitton if he has anything from the Takashi Murakami collection. Like, I just really want to hold one piece and see it in person at this point. Like, that's the only thing that I want. But also told me that he wants to try some watches, so we're probably gonna go to Omega and to Cartier. I don't really have any plans on buying anything today. I just want to see. And we're also gonna go have lunch to one of our favorite restaurants here in Barcelona. It's called Clara. The food there is always amazing. We've tried it already twice and always massive fan. So we really want to go today and just have lunch. Also, this is the first vlog if they confirm me the appointment tomorrow, but I think I might gonna take you guys house shopping with us. We kind of stopped viewing houses around October last year because we were just not finding anything, and a few new houses became available, so we've been doing a few viewings. So in the past 2 months we've seen 5 houses. We're basically looking 2 hours outside of Barcelona, but we're more inclined towards the north because it's a bit more foresty, and we just want a stone old house that doesn't need like that much work, but we can just go in, stay there 1 week, and here in Barcelona the other part of the week. I'm so excited to see the house tomorrow because it seems to be literally perfect, but we're looking for old houses, very charming houses, because we found that many are beautiful on the outside, but they've renovated them on the inside and it basically looks like an IKEA store. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but just we're looking for a very vintage, homey, with a lot of life and history and wood. We don't really want something that just looks like white and square, and I know that a lot of people prefer that, but I love vintage furniture and I love the countryside feeling, and that's what we want. So it's been really hard to find that in between because there's so many houses that are literally in ruins that you have to basically build back up, and then there's others that someone else built them up, but they did it in a way that we're just not looking for that. So there's not really that many in the market, and we're just seeing if something pops up. We contact and we try to go and see it. We have not found the perfect fit, but we have found one house already that it's a very strong contender, but we will have to see about that. So that is the plan for this vlog. We're gonna eat out, I'll show you Barcelona, we're gonna go to some stores, and tomorrow we're gonna do some house shopping. So right now I'm gonna change to take Masha to the beach. I'm very excited about that because we have not been to the beach since we came back from South Africa, and of course we're not gonna get into the water because that's quite cold, but just want to lay down. So we will go for 1 hour, hour and a half, and then come back and get ready for the day. So let's go change. So at the end the sun came out, so we decided to do a really quick 1 hour beach morning. And I don't know if Masha knows, but I am excited. The water might be a little bit too cold, so I don't think I'm gonna let her swim for that long. If she wants to get in, of course, but I think that she's just gonna see the water and bolt and just go in. So let's see. I'm excited to just lay under the sun for a little bit. So we've been at the beach for like an hour and Masha will not let us sit down. She wants us to entertain her all the time. So basically she likes us to throw rocks at her and she has to go look for the rock. And right now we just want to lay down and she's just barking at us. So we have collected a bunch of rocks and we just throw them and she goes and looks for them. We're almost going, so we don't want her to go into the water again, which is funny because she's always so calm, but when we get to the beach is serious business and she does not want to waste a single second. I thought the water was going to be too cold, but even Polo got in and it's actually quite nice and it's sunny. So the day is beautiful. This is the hat that I got in South Africa. I really love it and she's gonna start barking at any second. She gets so serious and then she makes a face. So I'm actually having a bit of a hard time picking the outfit of the day. I found this pic on Pinterest and I kind of wanted to recreate it, but I am basically debating between two kind of different looks. So option number one is this grayish blazer that I have from Fabric, and option number two is brown, but the base of the outfit is a white shirt, black shorts, and my Hermes jumping boots. I did consider going all black, but I feel like trying something else. So option one being this blazer is because it already has the cinching aspect, but the other one is a bit more flowy. This one is definitely a bit more structured, but I do like the way that it cinches on the waist. So starting by buttoning it up, this is actually quite long and does need to be wrapped around twice. I'm not sure if I should wrap it on the front or on the back. Okay, so this is option one. For some reason I like this one a little bit more from the side than from the front. I don't know. And with this one, the bag that I would be wearing, it's my Birkin 25 in black. This would be the outfit. Let me try now the brown option. The only thing is that I might have to change belts because I'm gonna need two. One for the shorts because they're a little bit big, like I really need the belt. And the other one to cinch the blazer. So I'm gonna see how that looks, and if not, maybe do a little hack with the shorts. But I don't know if I like this though. It's not terrible. I do feel a little bit silly wearing two belts. This would be an absolute first, but I think it's okay because I don't really intend to take that blazer off like at any point because it's quite chilly and that one is very comfy. It actually doesn't look bad. I've always been a fan of mixing brown and black, and this coat I've had it for years. This is from Simple Retro. I don't know if they do it anymore, but if they do, I'm gonna link it, of course. This one is really soft and flowy, which is one of the reasons why I like it so much, and also a bit oversized, but I have the idea that it's going to look so good with the belt. So hear me out. I still need to style it, but the comfort factor is definitely in. Now this is my favorite belt ever because this is adjustable. It's unisex, but it's honestly very good, but this is perfect for blazers and dresses. Okay, the belt underneath, not working, need to take it off. It's a bit bulky, so I'm just gonna put a little hack on the shorts if I go with this one. So this is the Vision. I really like how flowy this one is, and it also has that it just gives a little bit more something. This is how it looks on the side. I'm not sure which one I actually prefer. Of course, eventually I'm gonna end up using both outfits during the next couple of weeks. But since we're gonna go eat and walk around, I think probably being comfy it's going to be the best bet. And also today is very sunny and the other blazer is a bit more formal. So sky is clear, it's gonna be a really beautiful sunny day. I would love if this was live and I could get the feedback. I sent pictures to a friend and she said that she likes this one more, so I'm gonna go with this one. I thought of taking this one out today, but I think it's just a little bit too big and I don't need to carry that much stuff anyway. So at the end I am between this two. I think both look great, to be honest, like there's no way to go wrong with it. I just don't know which one I like more. I think the black gives a bit more contrast, but then would add another brown detail besides the coat. Would love to hear what you guys think. I think this one looks a bit more elegant. It doesn't stand out that much, and this one gives more of a statement. Honestly, both are fine. Went to ask Polos of the black. So we're taking the black, and this is going to be the outfit of the day. So I am wearing tights and very thick socks, but thankfully these boots have been fully broken in. So I think and hope that I'm not gonna have any problems today walking around the city. So a quick full body frame with a mirror and the mess that I basically made. I think I'm really happy with the way that the outfit turned out. Masha is taking a nap. So I'm just gonna put my stuff in my bag and let's go out. So lunch was amazing as per usual. We always love coming here, but one of my favorites is this almond coulant. It's really, really good. We got some wine, so probably we're gonna walk around the city a little bit, and I would love to go to some stores to check some things out. But yeah, if anyone comes to Barcelona, highly, highly recommend coming to Clara. The food is always really, really good, and desserts are even better. Okay, so we're done with lunch. It was amazing as per usual. We are now walking to Paseo de Gracia, and we want to go first to Cartier. We want to try some things on, order some things, and I just want to try the regular things that I always try on that I really like. And ideally, I would love to go to Chanel and see if they have any pieces from the Printemps collection, especially the pearl bag in white. Just kind of want to see it in person. And maybe if there's not a ton of line, Fendi. But other than that, it's just not gonna be like a big shopping day, but I would love to hop into the stores and see a few things. It's a stunning, stunning day in Barcelona.
Where I had sometimes played chess, and when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. The lights were dimmed as our eyes met, moves on me, and forevermore I like to share that vintage dream.
it's the next day and we are on our way to go see one of the houses. We're currently putting some gas on the car and I have Masha here with me. I do have to say that I'm so thankful that every single time that we have gone to see a house, they always let us bring Masha with us because it's quite a long drive. Then you stay to see the house for a little bit and then you have to drive back. And sometimes we have to find like a little town to have lunch because this is usually around 11, 12. So lunchtime is kind of in the way. So I'm so happy to finally be able to share with you guys like the process of looking for houses because we've been doing this for quite a while. It's honestly not been easy to find houses like specifically what we're looking for. There's not much in the market. And we only go and see houses that we are quite sure that we're gonna like because we don't want to lose our time and everyone else's time. So we've seen only a few and we've been looking for almost a year and a half. So to explain it a little bit better for anyone that has not watched like my vision board and wish list goals that we have had for 2024 and 2025, we adore living in Barcelona. I love the city, but I cannot explain the feeling that I usually have when we go to my grandparents' house, that it's more in the countryside, or when we go to a hotel where there's a lot of silence and nature and a lot of trees, and I just really want that for my life. I feel the happiest in that environment. So instead of just buying an apartment in Barcelona, we thought to keep renting an apartment and buying a house in the outsides of Barcelona and spending 1 week in the house, 1 week in Barcelona, or half the week in the house, half the week in Barcelona. But this would give us like a change. We also both work from home, so we don't really have any restrictions that we have to stay somewhere, so we can both work basically from anywhere. And we also really want to give Masha a garden. She loves running around, she loves grass and smelling flowers and trees and things. So we're looking for houses that have a really big garden and a lot of land, and we're looking for houses that are basically in the middle of nowhere. We don't want to be too close to Barcelona, so we're looking for things that are 2 hours a bit more up north, so basically towards France. So this house became available quite recently and we contacted them immediately because the price is very good. It's very much below what we were looking for, but still looks amazing. And that would allow us to like put some money to make the garden prettier, work a little bit on the inside. And I do want to note on this, we will preserve the look and the rustic and everything. I'm not gonna IKEA that house by any means whatsoever, if you guys know me. If anything, we're gonna keep looking for vintage furniture, maybe add some wallpaper, and I really love all of that. But yeah, this house seems to be like something amazing that we could go look at. I will show you a little bit of the house if we decide that we're not gonna go for it, but if we decide that we're gonna go for it, because the process takes a little bit longer, I'll wait a bit to show you that. But of course, when we decide on the house and we finally get it, I will start vlogging there. But for now, I'm not sure how much we can share, but I am happy to finally be like in this process and finally feel like we're making some progress in finding things, because trust me, it's always either houses that are beautiful stone houses but that are absolutely destroyed. So you have to build everything basically on the inside, and we do want to work on the house a little bit, but we don't want to get like this massive project that we're not gonna be able to live in the next 1-2 years. So we're open to having to work on the house, just not that much. Literally what we're looking for, there's not many. So anything that we really like and that we think that it's good, we're trying to go and see it. So I'm gonna try to start implementing that a little bit more in my vlogs and bring you guys on the experience, because we're really excited. Okay, so we're now on the way and we have 30 minutes to go. I'm so happy that the sun came out because it was very foggy and cloudy when we left the house, and for us to be able to see like the view and everything, it's ideally like sunny day. I really like this area, so for now it looks very promising.
So yeah, very excited to go and see the house. I think it's very similar to what we're looking for. I think it's a bit too modern maybe for
our taste.
Our taste. We're kind of looking for something more rustic, but it's very nice. This one, it has an amazing view, big garden, has a pool, jacuzzi.
I think especially you that having looking for like a bigger garden that you can work on, because Paula loves gardening actually. This one doesn't have like the biggest garden, but I think that's maybe due to the pictures, because many of these houses that we have been seeing, they look one way on the pictures on the listing, and then you go see them in person and of course it's different. So we're excited to see it. Again, this one just came into the market, and many of these houses are not even on market, so you basically have like someone that is helping you look, and they let you know if something comes up. There are so many people interested, and I'm so shocked because I would not assume that many people are interested in buying houses literally in the middle of nowhere. But I guess more people really like the idea that we are also very much into, which is nature and silence and space. We'll show you some things when we get there. Very excited, and probably we're gonna look where to have lunch after we see the house, like around the area, because even if we don't want to be in a town or close to a town, we would love to be like in a driving distance of somewhere that we can maybe go to a restaurant and do grocery shopping. Okay guys, so we're done seeing the house, and I think for now this is going to be our top 2 because we've been seeing houses in the past couple of months, and we do have one that it's like our top of the top and we love it. However, we don't want to be completely set on only one because you never know if someone else is gonna take it. It's quite a long process to buy a house here, so we want to have several options, but the views were amazing. I loved the bathrooms, and the main bedroom was so beautiful and so spacious. I can definitely see myself moving into that house. However, there were a few things that were a bit concerning that we need to know and understand a bit better. There were a few cracks in this house. It's not that old as the other one, but no one lives in it, so there's not much maintenance, and you can tell the house has not been taken care of for quite a while. And with that, you can always find hidden issues, and we just want to make sure that there's nothing too bad before we plan to move forward. But I'm happy because I really liked it. Masha ran so much, and before I forget, she usually behaves amazing, but today she was a little bit naughty. So the house has a pool and a swamp, and of course she decided to jump on the swamp. I don't know if it was willingly jumping or she just wanted to smell and then just fell in the swamp, but now she's wet and she stinks, and now we need to give her a bath when we get back, and she already had a bath booked for Tuesday. She smells swampy. I'm gonna show you. She's right now underneath the table taking a nap. Now we need to go back to the house and give her a good bath that I was not looking forward to. Right now I'm gonna finish my coffee, but let me show you the criminal. So she's definitely dead, and she's kind of drying out now, but she was soaking wet. Thank God that we always have a towel in the car. When we take Masha to places like this, we always come prepared because we know that if she sees any sort of water or sometimes even mud, she's gonna try to do that. So thankfully we did have a towel, but I'm a little bit more concerned about the water, and if it was like clean. Well, of course it was not clean. She stinks for sure. She's gonna have to have 2 baths in a really short amount of time. So for lunch I had, it's called solomillo with some beans, and Polo had lamb. It was amazing. We did have a lot of leftovers, so we're gonna take it home and maybe do something for dinner with it. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my coffee and we drive back. Okay, we're finally home. We just finished bathing Masha and also drying her. I will never understand what's the problem with taking a bath because she clearly sees a swamp that God knows what's inside of the swamp. It smells horrible, it's very cold, and there's people yelling no, and she's like, yes, ideal, I want to swim there. And then she has the bathtub, smells amazing, the water is at the perfect temperature, and we're just gonna give her a quick bath with a little bit of shampoo that once we're done, she loves being brushed, she loves the hair dryer, like she just lays there and just enjoys it. So yeah, she always makes quite a big drama about taking a bath. Let me show you her now because she's napping. She looks like a little angel in a clean one, 99% dry. Okay, so I brought Paula to do some house talking.
Yes.
Because I think that today I was a bit more of a fan of the house versus him.
Yeah.
The thing is that he's very much in love with our first option, but I think people would love to know your reasoning of why you want to get a house.
So first, starting with why is like, I think we need just like a change of air sometimes. Like we're here in Barcelona, we're working from home, so we're always here. So just like going to another house, like garden, pool, like Masha running, do some gardening, go to restaurants.
The moment that we arrived today to the house, they always tell us that we can release Masha, which today was a big mistake. But usually we just go to see the houses and we ask if we can bring Masha with us because it's like a long drive and we don't want to leave her here home for that long, especially if we're gonna eat out. And the moment that we take her off the leash, she starts bolting and running, and she's happy and she loves to do the on the grass. So yeah, I think it's funny to say this because I know that this is very much the joke of the new children that are the dogs, but it makes me really happy, like the idea of giving Masha the garden of her dreams. Sometimes I can see that she's dreaming about running because she does this. Right now she's sleeping. I already showed them.
So yeah, like the change of air, and also like you're over there and then you kind of miss the city, I would say.
Yeah.
So then you come back and you enjoy the apartment, you enjoy the city, going out.
Also the noise.
Yeah, the noise. The house we were today was just like nothing. Also
nice.
The other one, our first option is like nothing, you cannot hear anything.
But we don't want to be too set because we've been looking for a really long time now. Maybe it's not even going to happen this year, so it's sometimes a little bit heartbreaking when you're kind of set in one house and then it sells or something goes wrong and then it's just not going to be your home and you kind of already pictured your entire life in that house. I already even looked for bathtubs that I want to put in the bathroom of one of the houses because I really love the bathroom. I'm just trying to not get too attached to the idea of a specific house.
So yeah, I think we just need to keep looking.
We have more houses to see in the next couple of weeks. I think right now it's a good time to go see them because there's not that many people like actively looking, and usually during spring and summer it's a little bit busier, so we're gonna do a little bit of that, and if anything pops up we will update you, but for now we're just seeing and hopefully maybe we can make it happen sometime soon. But this was the vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next vlog and hope you have a beautiful week. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you two right here in case you wanna check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one.
Bye.